Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see. I think I'm going to do a Sagittarius reading actually. Let's get started with Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to grab some tea leaf for this reading actually. Sagittarius, people and placements. Could be dealing with somebody stubborn, something about donkeys, or could be relevant here too. Something about Asia maybe, like a lantern, or somebody like might not talk much around you, or this person, or maybe you're not talking to this person because they're annoying. I don't know, or they're just like, yeah, you could just be taking a break, is what I'm seeing here. We have unsuccessful outcome to a problem, so it's giving like, we do have Mercury in retrograde right now. You could be having some communication issues, some bridging the gap issues. So you're just kind of deciding to detach, especially with all the strong Saturn energy. We have Venus in Capricorn right now. We have Saturn squaring the Sun. So anything else for Sagittarius people and placements, please? Yeah, change for the better. So it seems this vacation is warranted. Um, hmm. You could be like expecting communication in the future as well. Something about Germany could be important, or like Weimaraner dogs. I think they're from Germany. I don't know how to say that name, but anyways, Sagittarius messages for Sag. The power of community. Yeah, you could be like connecting with communities in your work specifically in the future, especially if you're taking a break from like certain relationships and focusing more on career. Um, Balancing act on the bottom, dancing. What does it say? Dances on one foot. So I think that's associated with the Eja Ekapada nakshatra, which is like Pisces energy, I believe. Um, but yeah, you could be like, it's giving the vibe of like Phoenix, so taking that time out so you can really rebirth. Sorry, just having some tea, some mint tea. Sagittarius messages. You were on the right path. Exactly. I feel like this is the right thing for you to do. It's like you're transmuting some kind of energy. It's like, I forget everything that the nakshatra, Eja Akpada, or whatever, the one-footed goat, or the whatever rules, but I think it's in Pisces. I'm pretty sure it's like Purva Bhadrapada, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we have goldfish on the bottom, so maybe like something about Pisces could be relevant, or just there's like this abundance coming in, is what I'm seeing. Increase material wealth or spiritual growth. So very nice energy for sure, for sure. Let's continue. Sagittarius messages. Messages for Sag. Yeah, a lot of water energy already. Um, Maybe you're just detaching from something, or do you have like a new passion you're going towards? You could be like moving your energy from one thing to something else. Tell us more. Yeah, it's like you're diving into like opportunities that you might have. Yeah, Uranus, leap, freedom. It's like willing to like cut something off, or like shake something up, right? So opportunities, some kind of freedom here, definitely. Maybe you're realizing, maybe you're detaching from something, like you're detaching emotionally from something, because we have a lot of the water energy in the past position. Sagittarius, okay. Yeah, this was something that was not empowering you, and I think you're realizing that, and that's what allows you to detach towards something that's better for you. Anything else to go towards where the garden is, right? Where the new growth is. Yeah, renewal spark here. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. This could be to do with like communication, something about message in a bottle could be relevant, like that movie, or maybe just the concept. But let's grab you guys one of these. Oh, I broke the deck on the crone. So yeah, I mean the crone is, as you can see here, associated with ravens, but also there's an ending and there's like a pentacle. So this is giving like work, job, new beginning, insecurity, finances, or even just like understanding long term what you want. If this has nothing to do with with finances, this could just be about making better structures for your long-term success and security, and mothering yourself as well. It's like you've done all this transmutation work. You can see all that blue energy, and it kind of turns into, it's giving like electricity, or like, which is very Uranian, Uranus. Anything else for Sag? There could be people around you. There could be like a lot of interconnecting forces around you, I think, and I think you're like seeing something a lot more clearly. Maybe you're like even mastering something, or willing to let something go, or maybe just come to some kind of level of like next level up. It's giving like you've completed level 31, you're on to 32, right? So maybe, yeah, it is your birthday season, right? So Sagittarius messages, any other messages? The self, yeah, flew into the future position. The self. Okay, let's read the self here. You might have like your North Node in the first house. We do have a lot of Aries energy, which is all about the self as well. Okay. I feel like you're on your way to some kind of success, like you're climbing a mountain of some sort. Um, like you're doing little steps. The soul, the witness, the watcher. The self is the prism that allows the spectrum of our personalities to radiate. So it's giving like actor, actress. It does not judge, prohibit, suppress, or oppress any of its parts. So maybe you're just like accessing a lot of parts that maybe you didn't access before or have been dormant for many years, as it lovingly knows that all aspects have a time and place and leads us to experience the full breadth of life's offerings. We do have Pluto in Aquarius now, which is going to be aspecting everybody's charts differently for the next 20 years, which could really, Pluto digs deep, right? So there could be something about like karma or past lives, or something that's some kind of strength and empowerment that's coming from the base of ourselves, right? The self is the central abiding container, the awareness of the infinite universe of possibilities. When this card appears, it's a call to step back, to witness consciousness, to observe yourself navigating in the world and ask yourself, am I the stew or am I the chef? Exactly. Like there's something around, I feel like in this connection that was like puzzling you in the past. It could have like led you to some level of disempowerment. And so this led to some kind of breakdown in communication with you and somebody stubborn or somebody that was like an asshole or like a donkey, and which allowed you to take a break and then change for the better or leap towards some kind of new innovative solution. It's interesting how like we have the self in the furthermost future position, and it's with so many colors, right? So it's like something was disinhibiting your spirit before, and maybe you've had to process this, which kind of, as you were processing it, allows you to access so many more emotional parts of yourself. In most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we swirl, spin, and smolder in chaos. So somebody could have been manipulative around you, like causing this kind of confusion or manipulation or tactics. Yet the self is graceful, culinary dancer, watching, waiting, and observing as the spectrum of ingredients becomes the flavor of our life. So it's giving like ratatouille. Maybe you're born in the year of the rat, or you're a cook. Look in the mirror for 30 seconds or more. Attempt to see the you behind the you. Like maybe you're like recalibrating yourself, witnessing, accepting new aspects of self. On the dark side, disjointed, fatigued, diffused energy or purpose. Make sure that you're not like spreading yourself too thin amongst too many things or people. You want to make sure that you respect yourself the most, right? So if this card is perplexing for you, you're on the right track. It challenges us to expand our sense of identity beyond the little self, and the ego resists such movement. Yeah, there's something like it's giving like you're breaking the binds that once held you, right? With freedom and Uranus here, which can break binds, which we have a lot of broken energy. It's giving like something is shaking up, which is actually really exciting and great, because when we have any energy movement, our reality changes, right? So it's no surprise two central mantras in yoga tradition concern themselves with the self experiment with Soaham, I am that, and Satnam, true identity. Interesting. Soham, I am that. Satnam. Interesting. Maybe you're just getting like a stronger relationship with yourself as well, which allows you to like expand into more parts of your being. But we're gonna grab some tarot for sure. Sagittarius messages for Sag. Yeah, we have Temperance. So this is definitely you taking this leap, or maybe somebody here has Sag and Aquarius placements. Aquarius, Pluto, and Aquarius will be sextiling all your Sagittarius placements for the next 20 years, which is really nice. Yeah, this could even be like maybe you like magnetize people towards you, networks, organizations, or this could be an Aquarius around you that is a powerful friend in some way, shape, or form. You could be dating this person or creating something new or birthing something through these avenues of growth. But yeah, it's giving career vibes for sure. There's something of like regality or like nobility taking your power position or really understanding how powerful you are for the next 20 years. Yeah, whatever you're breaking apart from could be a love situation here. There could have been some fighting in the past in this situation as well, which caused you to hermit yourself, exactly, or like stop communication with somebody that was maybe stubborn, or, yeah, to come out of some kind of toxicity, or like, yeah, they're saying you're on the right path. So you're either like not letting authority figures have control over you, or you're claiming your worth. You're not letting fears control you. You're not letting other people control you. Ace of Wands. We keep getting that energy in the future position right near the spark with renewal, the power of community. There's a new beginning in some way. It's like you're taking the torch you're willing to walk on and towards better pastures. Anything else for Sag? Yeah, there's some kind of sadness regarding something in the past that maybe you're transmuting or this person is transmuting. It's giving strong water energy on this side. And then you're detaching, I think. Oh, no, you're staying attached to something. What are you attaching to? I think you're becoming like more passionate about something, especially if you're passive about a new beginning in some way, shape, or form around community, organizations, or friends, or innovation. Anything else, please, for Sag? Can you tell us for Sag? Thank you. Yeah, you were not happy in the past, is what I'm seeing here. There's some kind of betrayal here. This could be like having to walk on eggshells around something. Somebody's trash, though, here is what they're telling me. This person could have a house. Yeah, it's like you're healing all that heart pain. And the ancestors are actually helping you to see that this is a gift, and all these lessons and taking away all this pain from your heart is really important. This could have been like a karmic lesson or something destined on your path to help you like transcend to the next level. Almost, it's giving. Yeah, there's definitely conflict here, but it's like you're rechanneling your energy towards greater growth. It actually allowed you to stay more focused than if this person hadn't entered your life. You wouldn't have had this focus, is what it's giving me. Yeah, strong water sign energy here. There could have been confusion in this situation, or just considering multiple options. Meditating could have been guided back to your spiritual practice because of this. But there is some, it's giving like rainbow, right? So there is something about like, there's actually a gift in being able to see the full spectrum of frequencies and the prism of frequencies that allows you to have good sight as well. There could be something about candles here that you're using or utilizing, or something about nighttime. This person could have been trying to pull the wool over your eyes or something like that too. Anything else for Sag before I move on? Any last messages for Sagittarius? There's empowerment here, definitely. This could be you stepping into your joy or something. You're willing to let something go, or you might be just changing your method or where you're going or what you're headed towards, and this leads you to success. Yeah, it allows you to let go of all those burdens and actually come out of being broke. So somebody here was like probably like sponging off you. It's giving that or something like that. So let's see. Messages for Sagittarius people and placements, please. Thank you, Sag. Holy cow. It's a lot. Europe. Somebody here could be European, or yeah, somebody here is not spiritual as well. Maybe you were like very nice to this person, but they were always defensive towards you. Sagittarius. Messages for Sag. Don't allow others to block your dreams. Wow. Yeah, so opportunities is actually showing me right beside a pentacle. So there is some kind of like, maybe you're going to get an office job or something that leads you to a lot of finances, money, wealth. They went against someone pure came out. Take more breaks. Make sure you're not like burning yourself out, that you're tempering your energy, especially with Mars going retrograde this month. Anything else for Sagittarius people and placements, please? Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius, please. Thank you so much. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius people and placements, Sagittarius energy. Thank you. I'm getting the vibe of February. I want you to leave your current lover. Interesting. Maybe somebody's scared that you're going to have like a new lover, or maybe this is somebody around you. I want you to leave your current lover. Maybe you left your current lover for this person. Forgive and let go energy works. So maybe you just have to realize that this situation was just meant to teach you, be discerning. Yeah, to like be more discerning or something like that. Because you need to just cut out threats, if there are any threats, right? So let's grab you a wisdom. Miley Cyrus kind of came out. I think Miley Cyrus was in an abusive relationship with Liam, whatever the face. I think he cheated on her, and like, so I mean, yeah, it's like sometimes guys go for the successful women, right? So I don't think nobody even knew who he even was. Yeah, he was handsome and he was in a movie, but he wasn't like Miley Cyrus. Like he wasn't like a pop star. You know what I mean? So the audacity. So there could be some kind of audacity here for sure. Like there's a need to let go. Strong Capricorn energy. You could have cap placements. Most important advice, please, for Sag. Flexible. Yeah, it's like being able to go with the change. If there's a storm that's blown, the trees that stay alive are the ones that bend, right? So I feel like there is something like being able to live beyond this. Like there's a good quote that says we've got to live beyond our most difficult days to make it to our best days, right? Or something like that. So this is a good reading, actually. It feels cathartic. Let's grab you guys a white light. Sagittarius is most... Let's see what I think. There we go. Okay. Sagittarius. Most important vital piece of advice for Sagittarius people and placements that you can leave Sagittarius people and placements with, please. Sacrament of extreme unction. Something about a relationship for sure. Maybe Gemini energy here. All right, it says, your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. That's interesting because I know I heard from, I think it was Aubrey Stars and a few other astrologers. No, I think it was Aubrey Stars mostly. She said that it's like the universe has been urging us to close something out, which is true. We've had Pluto and Capricorn for the last 20 years, right? So we are ending those karmic cycles, and Pluto is a really strong angular placement. It's the midheaven. It's the public, it's like banks, right? So there's such a powerful restructuring in our lives to do with karma and our duties and discipline and discernment. And so it's like we're finally having to mature, really, right? So now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move forward towards it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. Interesting. Trust in what is meant for you and move towards it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. So there is a need to approach this with emotional maturity, security, and letting go of everything. Maybe there's just a need for more distance between you and somebody else, and that puts you on the right path. In an ideal world, we would finish our inner work, be completely healed, and check it off the list, and move on without any issues from the past intruding in our present life. In a more realistic view, we do our best to muddle through, gaining enough understanding and healing to attain some degree of closure and move on as best we can, flicking off remnants of the past which can arise, even whilst we do our best to let go. In an even more challenging turn of our growth spiral, we may know something has run its course and no longer belongs in our world, and yet have trouble exercising the past and its pains, confusions, and attachments, so it bleeds into the present, even though we know it doesn't belong there. To avoid the taint of the past causing unnecessary issues in the present, the Oracle of Sacrament of Extreme Unction brings powerful last rites so you can be cleansed and liberated into the fullness of your next phase. In the Catholic tradition, extreme unction is performed at the time of physical passing to cleanse the soul and allow it to gracefully leave the body and enter the afterlife. In the context of this oracle, the symbolic equivalent of the sacrament is the powerful intervention of spirit to free you from the grip of what has been. It is a liberation from habit and the compelling lure of the familiar. It is a divine forgiveness and healing. Extreme unction translates into last anointing, while spiritual grace will be with you always and blessing is always available to the receptive heart. This oracle wishes to bring your attention to the ending of a particularly stubborn pattern. As it does, you will feel greater freedom and a new lease on life. I mean, Capricorns can be very stubborn. Saturn, karmic patterns, definitely it rules time, right? So it rules doing things as we've done in the past, over and over and over, patterns, the father, right? As it does, you will feel greater freedom and a new lease on life, as if you were being born again within this lifetime. It augurs significant permanent healing release. Wow. Permanent healing release. As the expression goes, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. This oracle encourages you to embrace your future and let go of the emotional, psychological burdens you have been carrying for yourself and likely for many others, ancestors, and more for far too long. Sometimes we martyr ourselves to the pain of the past, or even attempt to carry the suffering of others, holding it within our hearts as if that can alleviate the burden of another or create healing. All that happens in such instances is that suffering increases. Let yourself off the hook for guilt, shame, or blame. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that all people, including you, have done their best. The universe is offering you a powerful spiritual gift. Your heart knows how to receive it, so let go. There is no turning back. It is time to start anew. It is your time to be happy and free. Beautiful card to end a Sagittarius reading, especially with freedom in the future position right near goldfish, increasing material wealth or spiritual growth. I wish you the best of luck. It looks like you're really tapping into that golden Leo and Aries energy with the color gold and red there. Looks like you're starting a lot of beautiful, abundant things, birthing new creations, tapping in more into your empowerment as well, and peace and and transmuting into positivity. So congratulations, happy birthdays, and please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Good luck. Take care.